Okay, so this is going to be our cardio strength training interval. So we've got 40 seconds of cardio followed by 1 minute of a strength training in an AB-AB format. So each group we're going to go through twice before moving to the next group. First up, we have got side to side hops, and then the strength training is going to be holding a plank. Okay, start it up with those side hops. So we're just jumping from side to side. Get your arms going so you can burn more calories. You want to move as much of your body as you can. Just getting the heart rate up. That's really good. Keep going. Okay, now we're going to get onto our mat and we're going to hold a plank. You can hold a full plank or a forearm plank, your choice. And we've got 1 minute of this. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can do a hovering plank. So you're going to kind of rock over your toes. Makes your shoulders work a little bit harder. All right, and we're about halfway here. And then we're going to start over with those side to side hops again. Five, four, three, two, one. And now we're going to go back to the side hops. Only 40 seconds. You can do it. Keep pushing. This is only our first group. You can't get tired on me yet. Almost done. All right, switch it over to that plank. And we're holding it for a minute here again. If you want to make it more challenging, like I said, you could do a hovering plank. You can do up, up, down, downs. If you want to work your obliques a little more, you can do side dippers. Totally your choice. Just do some sort of plank. Next, we're going to move to burpees with a push-up. And then for the strength training, I'm going to be doing squats. I'll be using a barbell. You can use dumbbells. You can use your own body weight. You can do whatever you want to do with the squat. You can do ski squats, plie squats, sumo squats. I'm just going to be doing your basic squat, so up to you. Now we're moving to those burpees with a push-up. If the push-up is too much for you, you can skip the push-up and just go into the regular burpee where you just kind of hold a plank for a split second. If it's still too much, you can do walkout burpees. You can do burpees without a jump. Modify as needed. You know what you can handle and you know what's challenging for you. About halfway. Okay, now we're going to move on to the squats. We've got a minute of these. I'm using 35 pounds here. Just a few more seconds. Now we're going back to those burpees with a push-up. Power through it. Only 40 seconds. Give me what you got. Put your all into this. This is only a like a 17-minute workout, I want to say. So you need to empty your tank. Give me all you can. Okay, just a little bit more. Going back to those squats now. Mentally preparing here. Keep breathing. Try to control your breath. Gain control of your heart rate. Our next group is going to be kettlebell swings with alternating arms. So instead of swinging the kettlebell with both arms, we're going to swing it with the right arm and then grab it and swing it with the left. And then the strength is going to be a back row plus a dumbbell fly. So go ahead and switch it over to that kettlebell swing. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell. And if you don't have a dumbbell, you can always do something else. Jumping jacks, jump squats, side to side hops again. Whatever you need to do to get your heart rate up. I love kettlebell swings. They're such a great cardio and strength training workout mixed together. Okay, switch it over to the back row plus a dumbbell fly. So there's the fly, there's the back row. I recorded this video quite a while back, and it's amazing looking back at it because in this video I'm only using 5 pounds, and now when I do these I use 10. So it's really great to see the progress that comes from doing workouts like these on a daily basis. So keep your back flat, keep your knees slightly bent. Try not to bounce too much. Don't forget to breathe. And now we're gonna go back to those kettlebell swings. So while doing kettlebell swings, you want the power to come from your hips. You want to push your butt back and keep your back flat. You shouldn't feel it in your arms as much as you feel it in your legs. And if your back is hurting for any reason, don't do it. You don't want to compromise your lower back for any reason at all. Just a little bit longer here, and then we're going back to the back row with a dumbbell fly. Okay, go ahead and switch it over to the strength training. We're a little over halfway through with our workout. You guys are doing so great. We only have 2 more groups after this. Our next group is going to be jumping jacks and then a hammer curl plus a tricep kickback. Just a couple more seconds here. Okay, switching on over to those jumping jacks. I'm actually doing, I believe those are called like in and outs or something. My arms come forward and then they come up. Whatever you prefer, it's just like a jumping jack. Just a little bit longer here. Okay, go ahead and grab your dumbbells. We're going to get started with the hammer curl plus a tricep kickback. Now at first here I got a little bit confused and I had trouble remembering how exactly I combined the two movements. So what you want to do is a hammer curl, because that way the dumbbells are already turned how you need them to for when you go back to the tricep kickback. So do the hammer curl and then just let your elbows come straight back to a tricep kickback. So I was kind of doing like a double bicep curl, trying to figure out how to combine the two movements. I was I was a little tired from the cardio, I guess. Okay, now we're going to move it back over to those jumping jacks or in and outs, whatever you prefer. If you want to do the in and outs, your arms come up over your head while your feet go out, and then the next time that your feet go out, your arms go out straight in front of you. Okay, so now we're moving it back over to the hammer curl plus a tricep kickback again. And right here is where I figured it out. Do the hammer curl and then go straight back for the kickback. And I was like, oh, it all makes sense now. Okay, and our next two groups are going to be fire feet and then push throughs. Borrowing in from a football drill. Just a few more seconds here. Again, controlling our breath, keep your abs tight, back flat. Now switch it over to those fire feet. So we're just on the balls of our feet going as fast as we can, like there's fire underneath us. You can switch directions. Makes it a little more fun. You should really feel it in your calves. The whole lower body is getting fired up. The lower you sink down with your back end, the more pressure it's going to put on your lower body and the more work you're going to be doing. That's good. Now switch it over to those push throughs, so it's just like a crunch, but you're not releasing all the way down. You're kind of holding your abs contracted the whole time. For 1 minute, we've got this. Keep going. Let's see how many push throughs you can do in 1 minute. It's always a good idea to count your reps. That way if you come back to revisit the workout and do it again, that way you can write down your reps when you come back to it and see if you improved from last time. That's when you know you're getting stronger. Maybe you did just 40 push-throughs last time, and this time you managed to push through every minute and you did 60. You have to write that down or you're not going to know. About to switch it back over to those fire feet in just a couple seconds. All right, get on up and switch it back over to the fire feet. This is our last time for a cardio move. It started getting pretty difficult here. Keep going, don't stop. This is it. This is the last of it. You can see the finish line. You just got to make it there. Very good. Just a few more seconds, and then we're switching it back over to the last round of those push-throughs. All right, get back on the mat and give me what you got for those push-throughs. Last time. Don't forget to breathe. If your neck gets sore, just come down for a little rest and then pop it back up again. All right, there I needed just a tiny rest. Pop it back up. Finish strong. Just a couple more seconds here. You've got it. Keep going. Awesome workout, guys. You guys all did a great job. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Subscribe to my channel for more updates and more videos.